Zita Cecilia Gutierrez vanished from Bethesda, Maryland, in late August of 1980. Her case is classified as a missing persons investigation and remains a cold case more than 4 decades later. What makes her disappearance especially unsettling is not how complicated the timeline is, but how narrow it appears to be. Cecilia did not disappear over days. She did not drift out of contact slowly. She vanished within a span of minutes on an otherwise ordinary Friday night. She left work. She had plans. People were waiting for her. And then she never arrived. Welcome to Fatal Secrets of True Crime, where details matter. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Zita Cecilia Gutierrez, known to friends as Cecilia, was a young Hispanic woman originally from Ecuador. She had been living in the United States for approximately 4 to 5 years before her disappearance and spoke fluent English. She stood about 5 feet tall, weighed around 110 pounds, and had black hair and brown eyes. One identifying feature consistently noted in her records is a small gap between her upper front teeth. Cecilia was building a life. She was enrolled as a student at Montgomery College and worked full-time as a travel clerk at the National Institutes of Health. In addition to that, she had recently taken on a second job, working as a cocktail waitress at Kenwood Country Club on River Road in Bethesda. She had been engaged to an Iranian student from Pennsylvania. She had responsibilities, routines, and people who expected to hear from her. This context matters. Cecilia's life showed movement forward, not withdrawal. Friday, August 22, 1980, began like many others. That evening, Cecilia worked her shift at Kenwood Country Club, a private club located along River Road. She had only been working there for about 1 week, making her still new to the environment, the staff, and the rhythm of the job. Her plans after work were clear and confirmed by multiple people. She intended to leave work around 9:25 p.m., drive to pick up a friend at a bus stop near the NIH area around 9:30 p.m., then continue on to meet her fiancé and other friends at a nightclub. This was not an open-ended night. It had a structure, and it had witnesses. At approximately 9:25 p.m., Cecilia's shift ended. Her 1971 Dodge Challenger, described as blue with a black vinyl top, was seen leaving the Kenwood Country Club parking lot around that time. This moment becomes the hinge point of the case, because while the car was observed leaving, it has never been conclusively confirmed that Cecilia was the person driving it. That single uncertainty changes everything. If she was driving, then something happened after she left the club. If she was not, then something may have happened before she ever got on the road. From this point forward, the case splits into possibilities, but no confirmed path. Cecilia was supposed to meet a friend at a bus stop near NIH at approximately 9:30 p.m. She never arrived. Later investigation revealed a crucial detail. The friend was waiting at a different bus stop than the one Cecilia believed she was going to. The 2 bus stops were reportedly about 500 yards apart. That distance is short enough for both people to believe they are in the right place, yet far enough that they would never see each other. This detail has remained one of the most haunting aspects of the case because it introduces the possibility that Cecilia arrived, waited, and left again, all within a short window of time. And if that happened, she would have been alone. Miscommunication may not sound dramatic, but in missing persons cases it can be pivotal. If Cecilia reached the bus stop she believed was correct and didn't see her friend, several possibilities follow naturally. She may have waited briefly. She may have circled the area. She may have decided to drive toward the nightclub. She may have attempted to locate the other bus stop. None of those actions would have seemed dangerous or unusual. And if someone was watching someone familiar with the area, or someone who noticed a lone woman pausing late at night, the situation could have changed quickly. This theory does not explain what happened, but it explains how a routine plan could quietly unravel. As the night went on, concern grew. Cecilia did not meet her friend. She did not arrive at the nightclub. She did not contact her fiancé or anyone else to explain a delay. By the early morning hours around 2 a.m. on August 24th, police were contacted. This was not a delayed reaction. The people in Cecilia's life recognized quickly that her absence was not normal. Later that day, Cecilia's Dodge Challenger was located in a parking area near the National Institutes of Health, across the street from the NIH campus. The location was significant. It was close to where investigators believed Cecilia thought she was supposed to pick up her friend. It aligned with her known plan. There were no clear signs of a struggle reported in the area where the vehicle was found. The car's presence created a powerful implication but not a conclusion. Because again, without confirmation that Cecilia was driving when the car left Kenwood, the vehicle becomes either evidence of where she went or evidence of where someone wanted investigators to think she went. At the time of her disappearance, Cecilia was known to possess a silver-colored wristwatch with a silver metal band, a gold ring with a green marquise-cut stone. These items have remained part of her identifying profile for decades. In cold cases, such details often become critical later, when unidentified remains are found, or when personal effects resurface without context. Cecilia's life circumstances have always weighed against the idea of a voluntary disappearance. She was balancing school and 2 jobs. She had only recently started her second job. She was engaged. She had plans that very night. She did not leave behind a pattern of withdrawal, distress, or detachment that typically precedes intentional disappearance. While investigators must consider all possibilities, her case has consistently been treated as an endangered missing person situation. From an investigative standpoint, this case presents a frustrating contrast. On one hand, the timeline is narrow and specific. On the other, there are no confirmed witnesses placing Cecilia anywhere after she left work. There is no confirmed sighting at the bus stop, no confirmed interaction after 9:25 p.m., no confirmed explanation for how the car arrived where it did. The disappearance likely occurred within minutes. And when a case turns on minutes, even small gaps become enormous. Zita Cecilia Gutierrez remains missing. Her case has not been resolved. No definitive explanation has replaced the uncertainty. No verified trace of her has ever surfaced. Someone, somewhere, may remember a detail that never seemed important at the time. A car, a conversation, a woman waiting. A moment that felt ordinary. Cold cases are often solved not by dramatic revelations, but by memory, surfacing when a name is heard again. Cecilia left a parking lot at about 9:25 p.m. She was expected somewhere at 9:30 p.m. And within hours, police were searching for her. Her car was found. She was not. This is the unresolved disappearance of Zita Cecilia Gutierrez, a missing persons cold case from Bethesda, Maryland. A story defined not by what we know, but by the few minutes we don't. And until those minutes are explained, her case remains open.
Thank you for watching Fatal Secrets of True Crime, Real Crimes, Hidden Truths, and the Secrets They Tried to Bury. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps keep these stories alive and the pressure on for answers. Till next time, remember, every secret eventually comes to light.